or I mean, when I knew her as Sherry Jackson, okay, so kind of from near where we are, Petersburg, West Virginia. It's, I mean, not Tri-Cities, but it's, you know, the region, so to speak. Anyway, Appalachia. And yes, now she is in Dayton, and she does things. She used to be a dancer for, you know, casinos in Nevada, that sort of stuff, in the Western Division of the Appalachian League. But remember this, that lead was up to 4 over the Kingsport Mets and their collection of tall, extraordinarily skinny pitchers. And really, you're looking at telephone poles or what, throwing, you know, that sort of thing. Anyway, how did the Mets start catching up to the Twins? Well, how about Trevor Larnach was sent up to A-ball himself. There's no other place to go unless they're going to send him in Double-A, but he was sent up as well. First round pick of the Twins was originally sent to Jordan Quasar, got promoted to Hudson Valley of the New York. We told you about him. He had been a player of the week and a real prospect. So that's the question here. A lot of the players that there's so much buzz about are getting the call up the system, so to speak, the call up the ladder. Meanwhile, the the New York Mets #1 pick of the year, Jared Kelenic, he's batting 162, so he's staying down in Kingsport, getting the hang of it here. But I'll tell you what, I mean, you look at 162, and when you have the first-round draft choice on Kingsport, you got to figure eventually it'll turn it around. And Kingsport, a surprise contender in the Western Division against the Elizabethan Twins. And as I always tell you, it's never a surprise when the Twins are on top. After all, they're a New York Penn League team playing in the Appalachian League. But I think the Kingsport Mets were something of a surprise this year. I mean, you know, hey, how can this team... Well, they're only 2.5 out. And, you know, 2 teams make the playoffs in the Appalachian League, first and second, in both divisions. So perhaps, you know, say it's something to say. You know, with Gorman, I wonder if the Peoria Chiefs will demand that the media commit journalistic sacrilege if they want to get in touch with them, like the Johnson City Cardinals asked me to do a couple of weeks ago. Oh, could you tell us the questions that you're going to ask them? No, I can't. I'm not going to commit journalistic sacrilege to talk to an 18-year-old just passing through. Well, he's only 18. He doesn't have the means. Here are a ton of pictures by MLB.com for 2 years now. Here's a story from the Arizona Republic that quotes him. Here's a soundbite he gave KMOX. What, he can't do Tri-City Sports now? And you're requiring me to drive to the ballpark at 2:20? He can't do it 1:45 on this show on a phone-in? Give me a break. That's why we've cut back our Cardinals coverage. If they're going to be unethical, we're not going to be as kind to them as they used to be. Hopefully the Chiefs aren't that way, and hopefully Gorman will do well. Tri-City Sports Now.
Gather with us in Truby's Beauty Salon for Steel Magnolias at